Hi all, welcome to Kitchen Web Stories, and today's recipe is paneer and mushroom pollichathu. Generally this is a very famous delicacy across Kerala, and it's traditionally prepared with fresh curry mean or Kerala pearl spot fish that is abundantly available in the state's backwater. Mean means fish and pollichathu means roasted or grilled. Now, since I'm a vegetarian and this is a vegetarian YouTube channel, I thought why not try this with paneer and mushroom. So this is for all the vegetarian lovers. Do try this recipe with paneer and mushroom. It tastes so heavenly, and if you're vegan, you can substitute the paneer or cottage cheese with tofu. So let's start. I've taken a block of paneer here and I'm going to give it a slice so that it's not really too thin nor too thick. You can just observe the thickness of the paneer. Just be careful while slicing because paneer is really soft. Now we're going to give diagonal slits, or you're not going to cut it till the end of the paneer. Just give slight slits so that it somewhat looks like a fish. When you fry it, it looks like a fish fry. So look at the slits. Oh, it's amazing. And these slits also help in absorption of the masalas into the paneer. Now let's make the masalas. 1 spoon of turmeric powder, coriander powder, red chilli powder, a little bit of garam masala, it's optional, and ginger garlic paste with salt and a little bit of water. If you want, you can skip water and just make it with lemon juice. I have also added lemon juice, but that's going to be at the end. It's absolutely optional. You can even add it now while making the masala paste. Okay, now I've added it on one side. Now slowly turn the cottage cheese because you need to be careful so that it doesn't break. And my paneer is pretty soft. So apply it evenly and all over the paneer, and we're going to rest it once it's done for around 5-10 minutes. Okay, so next we're going to take mushrooms. I've taken like around 250 grams, and we're going to give it a slit. If it's a really big size mushrooms, you can cut it into 4 pieces. If not, 2 halves is fine. I've cut all the mushrooms. Now it's just the similar masalas. The turmeric powder, the garam masala, the red chili powder, the coriander powder, ginger garlic paste, and salt, and give it all a mix. Adding garam masala, as I said earlier, is also optional, but I added it because I like the flavor of it. Now next I'm going to give it a splash of lemon, and this really adds in a lot of flavor. So give it all a nice mix. Next I'm going to do the same for the paneer, and I'm going to again just give it all a nice smear all over the cottage cheese. Okay, it's done. Now let's pan fry the marinated paneer. In a pan I've taken 1 spoon of coconut oil. Coconut oil gives in a lot of flavor for this dish. If you don't want to use coconut oil, you can use any other oil, but I recommend using coconut oil. So I've put in the marinated piece of paneer into the pan, and see it's sizzling. It's getting kind of fried. Once it's done on the underneath, you're gonna flip it carefully to the other side. Whoa! So just be careful as you flip it because it's really soft and you don't want your paneer to break. See, it just looks like the fried fish on top, doesn't it? Okay, so now my paneer piece is done. Oh, it's really nice and soft. It looks really delicious, and all the masalas have got really fried with the paneer. Okay, so now come back to the same pan. I'm going to add 1 spoon of coconut oil again and drop in the marinated mushrooms. So we're going to toss it or saute it in a high flame, not on low flame, because if not, you'll have a lot of water oozing out from the mushrooms, which we really do not want. Okay, now the mushrooms are really nicely cooked. It's kind of dried all the water. And now let's go to make the base, the onion tomato base for this pollichathu. So I've taken like 10 to 12 small onions, 2 big onions, and 3 small chopped tomatoes. In the same pan I've added a little bit of oil. You can use coconut oil or any other kind of oil. Drop in the 2 types of onions, that is the small onions or the chinna vengayo or the shallots, and the 2 cut big onions together. And I'm going to add 1 spoon of ginger garlic paste. My ginger garlic paste is kind of greened a bit because of the garlic, and but it's absolutely fine. It's homemade. So give it all a fry, and then I've added 2 chillies which is cut, and a few curry leaves or karvapale or curry patta. Give it all a nice mix till you get the flavor aromating out. And next I've added the 3 chopped tomatoes. Yes, you heard me right. I've added 3 tomatoes which I've chopped into pieces. Then a little bit of haldi powder or turmeric, and 1 big spoon of Kashmiri red chilli powder and coriander powder. If you want, you can add a little bit more of coriander or Kashmiri red chilli, and salt. The Kashmiri red chilli powder gives in a lot of color and it doesn't be very spicy. If you want, you can add a little bit of normal red chilli powder to enhance the spice level. But because I've added green chilies, I omitted the normal red chilli powder or the spicy one and added just the Kashmiri red chilli powder. Add in a little bit of water and you're going to cover it with a lid so that it gets cooked properly and comes to a nice mashy consistency. Oh, just look at it. The onion tomato paste has come to a very nice mashy consistency and we are done. Next, I take a banana leaf and I slightly heat it. The reason for doing this is that so that you can easily fold it without any tears in the leaf. So I take a few spoons of the base, the tomato and onion base, and like kind of get it together and form of a square. And on top of that, I put in the marinated mushrooms which we sauteed, and again on top of that cover it with the onion tomato mixture and try to form it all together, get it all together. And we're gonna fold the banana leaf. Just see the way I fold it. You need to be a bit careful, but see, it's easily able to fold because we kind of heated it slightly. You don't have to heat it much. We're not going to burn the banana leaf. Okay, so now because of that slight heating process, it's kind of easy to fold, and I'm going to fasten it or tie it around a bit tighter with the help of a thread so that it just doesn't come off when we try to fry it or kind of heat it on the pan. So here it is. Can you see it is nicely folded into a nice parcel? Let's do the same process for the paneer. I've taken few spoons of the onion tomato base and I'm going to kind of spread it out a bit evenly and then place the piece of paneer on top of it. Right, and then we're going to cover it again on top with the onion tomato base. Okay, and cover it evenly so that you can't see the paneer on top. Wow, it looks really nice and even. And I've just added a piece of karwa pale or a curry patta or a curry leaf on top just to distinguish between, you know, the mushroom and the mushroom pollichathu and the paneer pollichathu. Because once I open, I can get confused because both of them look the same. Now I'm doing the same thing, tying it up with the help of a thread, so that it doesn't kind of come out and all the flavors remain intact into the banana leaf when we tend to fry it on the pan. Oh, it looks really good. So now I have 2 parcels ready and now we're going to heat it on a pan. So I've here taken a cast iron pan. I've smeared 1 spoon of coconut oil. It's optional. If you don't want, you can skip it because there is a lot of oil in the onion tomato paste, and we're going to cover it with the lid. If you want, you can even skip the option of covering with the lid, but then I wanted to do that so that all the flavors get nicely cooked and nicely remain inside the banana leaf, and it turns out really nice. See, both the sides is kind of cooked really well. I get it out. Wow, just look at it. It looks so good. It's steaming hot, and here I've taken a piece of mushroom with onion tomato base. Oh my god, it's just heavenly. This is a definite treat for all the mushroom lovers and those who cannot have non-veg. So let's do the next. I've taken the next parcel, cut out all the threads, and wow, okay, it's really hot. If you can see the vapors and steam coming out of it, I cut into the soft piece of paneer. Wow, the paneer is so soft as I cut through it. It's so delicious and so yummy. The combination of all the spices with the onion tomato base and the flavors of the banana leaf is just heavenly. So if you really like my video, do give it a thumbs up and see you next week with another video. Bye, take care.